Hi, I'm Taylor Davis with the Knights News Network. This is the first edition of our brand new publication from the journalism team. Our first story is about two senior football players, Garrett Husted and Matthew Zarbanicky, and how they plan to continue their football careers in the future.
Mount Michael senior Garrett Husted has recently committed to playing Division I football for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. He recently signed with Nebraska on February 6th in the Mount Michael Armory. He's the first Knight to play for the Huskers since two 1999 graduates, Matt Plooster and Andy Wingender, who both walked on. Garrett has been playing varsity football since his freshman year here at Mount Michael. He's being recruited by Nebraska as an inside linebacker. It has always been a dream of his to play football at a place that he can call home. The recruiting process for Garrett was quite difficult, as several Division II schools expressed interest in him.
Augustana and South Dakota State University. I mean, I was between those two programs just because Augustana expressed like family and football and things like that, and the coaches there they're awesome. But then at SDSU, their facilities and what they have to offer athletic-wise is just impressive.
Garrett is looking forward to joining a program with so much tradition.
And it was when it was just the biggest, walk-on program. To be a part of that was just like you're just part of the team, scholarship player, and I'm ready to be a part of that.
Head football coach Greg Wonderlich brought up that the signings not only bring acknowledgement to the football program, but to the school as well.
We obviously have very, very bright kids here, and where the seniors are going to college are incredibly impressive. But when you have student athletes signing to continue their their student career as athletes as well, it just brings some notoriety and legitimacy to our football program.
Proud of them and wish them luck in their athletic endeavors in the future. Now we have a story about our Catholic Schools Week Warball Tournament.
Warball is a game that is unique to Mount Michael's tradition. It is played at Camp Mount Michael, PE classes, and in several nightly border competitions. Warball is similar to dodgeball, but with a Mount Michael twist.
Warball, as far as I know, is one of Mount Michael's oldest traditions. It's students have played it way back, and we play it at camp. We play it as a way to get all the boarders doing something in the evenings. We get day students out here to play it, so it's one of our oldest traditions and just a way to get everyone involved in an activity.
These tournaments always bring some major surprises with unsung heroes to create fun memories and great bonding experiences.
Warball is one of the few events that's a Mount Michael exclusive event. When it comes to Warball, there's a lot of rivalries, especially with the upperclassmen. But sometimes you have some sneak winners, underclassmen come out of nowhere and win the game. But just the rivalry and just being able to be with your brothers and take on another team of your own brothers is one of the best things about Warball. And I haven't seen that at any other school other than Mount Michael.
This Catholic Schools Week Warball Tournament was one of the more memorable events of the 2018-2019 school year.
In the Mount Michael community, Warball is really important because it's a great community builder, not only within your class, but then with all of the classes, because then you kind of get to compete, and you might not be actually talking to the people, but in a way you get to know them just through that competition, and it really helps everyone grow closer. Then another great part is that crazy things can happen, so it's a ton of fun. This year when the sophomore class beat the seniors, that was just really exciting and really fun, and just was a really great moment for all the sophomores just to kind of grow as friends and classmates.
While the seniors clearly should have won, congratulations to the sophomores nonetheless. Speaking of the sophomores, our predominantly sophomore-led basketball team faced off against the Mustangs last week.
On Tuesday, February 5th, the Mount Michael Knights faced off against the Concordia Mustangs for the first time this season. The Knights came into the game with an advantage, holding a 14-5 record over Concordia's 6-12 record. Although the Knights played hard defense, foul trouble was still evident throughout the game, giving Concordia an opportunity to shorten the lead. After a hard-fought game, the Knights emerged the victor with a final score of 59-45. Bradley Bennett and Caleb Brink both scored 16 points apiece during the game, with Brink shooting 100% from the field. Here is head coach Derek Spooner's input on the game.
So what were your main keys to victory today?
We wanted to come out and play extremely hard, and we wanted to be, better defensively. I thought we've been pretty good defensively, but 45 points looks like we, guarded it well, but there were some things that we just needed to improve on, and we just wanted to take care of the basketball, cut down on turnovers, and kind of see where the ball went from there.
Okay. How did you do with foul trouble early in the first quarter and then again at the end of the game?
Yeah, that's tough, when we have some guys pick up some early fouls, and that's kind of what we preach in practice. We have to move our feet. We have to, if you want to stay on the floor, you got to play hard without fouling, and I thought that we did a good job. The coaches did a good job of managing that, and the players got smarter as the game went on, and and foul trouble's part of the game, and you got to be able to play through it.
Perfect. Did you have to adjust anything for this specific team?
Concordia is a team that shoots a lot of threes. They do. That's one of their things is they got guys who can really let it go. So we talked about running guys off the three-point line, and they're a team that if you do turn it over, they'll take advantage of it. And we had a week off of practice, so during that week we talked about just being solid defensively and make every shot that they take, make it a tough one.
Okay. Who stepped up and made the biggest difference today?
I thought collectively we did some good things. Bradley hit some big free throws late. Iron hits a big three late. Caleb Brink had a good game, just being strong, and Parker Hodavy's always solid defensively, and KP running the floor. Josie didn't have his best game, but makes a big bucket late. So I thought our bench was better than it has been. We had guys excited to be here and excited to play. Honestly, the best I'd say the coaches. The coaches stepped up. I've been under the weather a little bit, and not being around yesterday, I knew that the team's in good hands. That I have such good assistants, coaches to take care of it.
Story. Mom Prom is coming up, and here's everything you need to know about the event.
Even though Mom Prom seems like an embarrassing time for us to cower in misery as we imagine dancing with our moms, it's actually a pretty fun event, if done correctly. This year's Mom Prom is planned for Wednesday, February 20th at the DC Center, and with these tips, you can have a fun night with your mom. First, bring a sport coat. Mrs. C has some you can borrow, but don't rely on it, as she may not have your size. Second, don't hide in a corner and hope your mom ignores you. This is not a time to be on your phone. This is a time for you and her. Lastly, have a good time. Dance with your mom and make her feel special, because that's what this night is about. Don't let the embarrassment get to you, because this is her night.
The J1 team for those awesome stories. Now, make sure to dance with your mom, make sure to buy your yearbook, and don't forget to tune in next time. Thanks.